but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. And it's Washington with the ball. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to George. Washington moving the ball around. Young misses. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Hawks. Johnson a screen on Young. Here's Daniels. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizachet. And here's Young. Middleton outside. With the drive. Outside Coulibaly. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Johnson. Now Alexander Walker. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Washington. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game now. He's off on the first. And Atlanta making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. And he's good on the second. Now here's Daniels. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Porzingis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Outside Young. Middleton outside. Shoots over Johnson. Middleton, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Rizachet. Soft touch off the glass.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
Wizards trail by 3. Outside Coulibaly. And here's George. Back to Coulibaly. Here's Young. Tries the 9-footer. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in
Good on the bucket.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
And so Middleton will bring it up for Washington. And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or two, he's really coming to his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocked some things for him.
Here's Risache following the three-pointer by Washington. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. 17 points in his last outing. Porzingis sets a screen. It's Johnson with a drive. To the wing, right side. Beyond the arc. Porzingis misses. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Coulibaly. That one off the back iron and out.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Porzingis. Over Sarr. Porzingis misses. Washington trailing. Sarr finds George. Outside Young. Daniels against Middleton. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Middleton. The Wizards on offense. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
And Atlanta with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis against Sarr. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Coulibaly. Now Middleton, covered by Johnson. Johnson against Middleton. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Daniels. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Risache. Porzingis sets a screen to win the cold spell. And Atlanta misses again. The Wizards have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Stolen by Daniels. The 3 from Risache. Nails it from beyond the arc. Risache's got 5 points.
Yeah, that's what Risache is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Pass to Middleton. Shoots over Johnson. Middleton passes to George. Young from long range. Rebounded by Johnson.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Now here's Risache. There's the screen. It's tipped. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Risache. Sarr passes to Young. George for 3. He drops it from range. 6 points for him.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Expertly executed pick and roll by Porzingis. Dropping into a good scoring position right off the screen.
To the middle. Here's Sarr. Sinks that one from the post.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Risache. For 3, Porzingis. It's rebounded by George.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Sarr. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
Daniels outside. Pass to Risache. No good on the 3. Washington has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Middleton outside. Sarr with a screen on Porzingis. Middleton with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Middleton looking around. Sarr a screen. Middleton passes to Sarr. Count it. Sarr's got 7 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Daniels outside. Pass to Porzingis. Five to shoot. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Washington.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Inside. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Great work by Middleton in the screen and roll. He's so savvy in these sets.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Porzingis with a screen on Young. Outside, Porzingis. No good. Unable to win this run.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you guys.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Big group substitution here for Washington. Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Champagnie comes in for Chris Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for George. And it's Carrington in for Coulibaly. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Kispert's checked in for Johnson. Krejci comes in for Risacher. Kennard, he's checked in for Daniels. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Alexander Walker. First one falls for him. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
And both free throws good for Young. Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
Kristaps Porzingis at the line for one.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
The BA, I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
Now here's Johnson. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Up and over Kennard. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Hawks trail by 5. McCollum looks around. With a step back. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Riley. Bagley sets a screen. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Johnson. Atlanta with the rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Krejci. Pass to Kennard. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Washington leading by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Luke Kennard out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Kispert. And it's Krejci in at small forward. Now here's Bagley. No made baskets yet. It's Carrington on the wing. Down low. Bagley, no good. Hawks trail by 5. Krejci, the pass to McCollum. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Champagny. And here's Johnson. There's the 3. McCollum pulls it in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Washington. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass to Riley. Now here's Johnson, defended by Kennard. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now McCollum. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Young. To the paint. Here's Johnson. That shot is off. Rizachet with some nice D. Daniels against Coulibaly. McCollum on the left side. Pass to Rizachet. 3 on the clock. Down low. And stolen by Middleton. Outside Young. Johnson with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Bagley, a screen on McCollum. There's Young with the 3. Young with the signature tray.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Pass to Rizachet. Porzingis with